Not only is this cow's toe extremely long and overgrown here, but if you look on right around the front here, you can see that it's really thick coming up here. So hopefully this necrotic toe doesn't go too deep. Let's get on with the trim, and hopefully we can make this little cow right here a little happier. So there really is that much to come off this that probably the grinder is the main thing to start with, but I'm just checking up in around this heel area to see if there's any damage or anything going on up there. So a little bit of bruising from the overburdened claw. This really deep hole here. So hopefully when we trim this down with the grinder, that this necrotic toe hopefully is not too significant. Although I do have my concerns. The good news is this is starting to look a little bit more like a hoof, like a normal sized hoof. This bit of necrotic toe is right on the end of the toe, so hopefully we may be able to do something with this. So it's all fine there. And on this particular one I'm putting on a block that is not going to wear, because this is quite a significant injury to this cow's foot. And sometimes these necrotic toes, once a cow has them, I hate to see them, but at some point there's been some damage to the toe. That cow in the background doesn't like to hear about them either, but there's some kind of damage comes in the toe, a crack from an injury, maybe from an overgrown toe, and the bacteria gets in. So this cow has this bruising up here from walking on that overgrown claw. So with the way that the toe grows, I have seen this in the past. We've kept trimming away at it, rechecking the cow. It can grow out, but it is really something that a hoof trimmer does not want to see. I've got lots of help here. I've got 2 dogs around me, and my worst fear is letting the crush down on a dog. Would not be funny to see a paw out each side. Like any trim, it's just about removing the loose horn from around the lesion, which is really what I'm doing here, and treating it with a topical treatment. And after trimming one of these necrotic toes, without being able to help it, you do in fact smell like one. And that's how I'm going to smell today, like a necrotic toe. When I'm getting my coffee in the evening on the way home, the coffee shop, nobody wants to queue behind me because I smell like a cow's toe. I don't think they know what the smell is, but they know that they want to keep back from such a bad smelling man. Just trimming that toe out, I've left a bit of a high edge here, so I'm just going to thin that out with the grinder. And I think I have most of the loose on. Another little bit to get here in a second. I know this is certainly not the prettiest trim, but my aim here was to trim away as much of this loose horn as possible without touching any of the live tissue. When we get a bandage on this, we have certainly made this cow more comfortable today. That's the salicylic acid on it, so it fills right up in there, every little crevice that it needs to get into, because that bacteria is right the way up in there, as you see. And I was actually quite concerned when I got this cow in, because these toes here were also pretty long, but they trimmed up nice and healthily. Little bit of pith there, the dry dehydrated horn. That's a nice walking surface on this side, and she just has that one little toe issue here. She had some dermatitis in here, that's why that bandage is on. So we let her out and let her see. I know you didn't see this cow walking beforehand, but let's get her out and see have we made any difference to how she's walking. I'm just thinking there, I actually forgot to do this front foot. See how focused I am on making videos for all you guys out there. My mind just goes to the video and I almost forgot about that front right foot. What a fantastic job these hooks are. The cow's leg is very comfortable in them. They're very speedy. You just whip it in, lift the leg up rather than having to go in and reach in with the straps. So these are a really good job. They're made by a fellow hoof trimmer. I hope I pronounced his name right, Rudolfo. So if that pronunciation's wrong, Rudolfo, I am really sorry. But I'll talk a little bit more about them in another video. But this is my first day using them. So far they're a lot speedier and I'm really liking them. I really wish I'd filmed this cow beforehand. She's walking nice and square on that necrotic toe. Lesion really standing nicely on that block. A very comforting trim for this cow. And that right there is what makes this whole job worthwhile. I'm trimming outside today. It's April and I'm wearing a neck. Don't know what you call these things. It's not a scarf, but it warms your neck. Neck warmer? I don't know, from KVK. Very cozy, but April. It's the first time I've had to use it in a couple of months, so the weather's not warming up just yet. But there's one thing I'm thankful for, and that it's dry. The other thing I'm thankful for is for you taking the time to watch this video. And for that, we really do appreciate it. And if you're enjoying them, hit the subscribe button. See you all on the next video.